When did you? I'm gonna crack open another one if you are
do it,
down.
man. We can.
Cool. You wanna toss that out, or you wanna? Okay.
When did you get your start into beat making?
Beat
Yes.
making?
What came first? Beat making or rhyming?
Rhyming. So I'm not, because I'm an MC, but we're talking about beats. That's crazy. Yeah.
Well, because your production is fire too, so we're just gonna knock that out.
Shout out to Fruity Loops and
Okay.
Rolling, the people at Rolling. You know what I'm saying? Come fuck with me.
Word.
Need that sponsorship.
Thank you.
Shout out to Nia Lyrical. That's my partner. I started rapping, and really, even before then, I was doing poetry. I think that's what it started from, doing like that kind of thing. I was always into rhymes, but poetry was the way I got exposed to it. I was always around hip hop, but when I got into writing, I was honestly on my fuck hip hop tip. I think that in the 90s, like in the later 90s and the early 2000s, like hip hop was super in a bad place, and like I didn't feel like I could relate to any of it.
I know that feeling.
It was really like Kanye and Lupe were like, oh wow, okay.
Kanye
cool.
made it okay to not have. You did not have to be a gangster to like rhyme anymore.
And then from that, I was able to go and discover the underground when I heard about Kanye and Lupe, because then I started hearing about dudes like Little Brother, and I feel like Little Brother was just like the doorway being broken down to like a whole different sound that wasn't on the radio or on TV, you know, like, because there was I always loved Jay-Z, of course, like, I mean, and
they were Southern, yo,
right,
which was,
dude,
that
it was
opened
major.
my mind.
It was major, and it's like I always loved, 3-6 and these, I grew up with these kind of sounds and even trap music, but it's like I knew that wasn't me. So when I was in like 9th, 10th grade, I started writing seriously, and then I met a friend of mine when I was like 17, 16, and his name was Vaughn. We started doing like he made beats, and he used Fruity Loops, and we would freestyle and write like just for fun, and some time grew, and like more like we ended up making a group. Man, I want to say I was like 20, 21, maybe. No, I was really like 19. And so I want to say 19 is probably when I started rapping. And then I started making beats seriously around 2015.
Really? So it doesn't seem like you're like 5 years. I mean, I wouldn't call that new to this, but it seems like you've been doing it for a while. It seems like you've been doing it for a long time.
But it's because all of those years making music within the group, I was watching my homies make beats. Like I was always, whenever I did an album, I was always at all of the mixing sessions. Whenever I was in all of the group albums we did, I was always there. We had an in-house engineer, but I was the only one that would be at all of the sessions. I would always I wanted to know everything that was going on, and like I loved that part of it. I always loved the music part of it. So when it came down to just like when I eventually left the group, but I was still making music. I was just like, I just want to make a beat, like, and I opened Fruity Loops, and it was over from there.
Beats, brews, and life.